What it is, Lord bless it. Committed to the end, faithful unto death, stable. We step on the foundation kept by the power of God. 1 Peter 1:5. Committed to the Lord, no plan to backslide. We're upheld, held up by God's hand, dependent and reliant, sufficient, compliant to his word, being refined all the time. Committed to the end, got to cross the finish line. I'm thorough, state of mind is go all the way. Don't get sidetracked, put on the sideline. Can't slack up, keep letting the light shine. And you know compromise make your eyes blind. Not seeing what you ought to see, or just not paying attention to it, then you probably be in a predicament. I could have predicted it. I couldn't pretend that I ain't never been through it. Committed to the end though. Reach the end zone. Keep the end goal in mind. That's heaven. Know where you're headed if you let it. Everyday life can break you down when it's hectic. Desperate for what? Contentment. Commitment to God means everything. That's heavy on my brain. Embedded in my heart. Led by his light. Guided by his spirit. His word give us sight. 2020 clarity. God carried me all the way that I needed to go. What I needed to know was revealed to me just in the nick of time. Cause one wrong move make your commitment weak. I was committed to the world out there in the streets, doing what it do. Ain't no people envied me. It was the grace of God on my life for real. Hard-headed, I was outside of his will. Cheat, lie, steal, all that. But I was preserved, received mercy I didn't deserve. Understanding enlightened. No more paranoia, panic that's frightening. Fighting with my better judgment, telling me to jump ship to the Lord's side. Once God's done with you, he ain't trying to draw you in no more. He's slow to anger, but don't play with him though. Total commitment to holiness and purity is the way of salvation. Hope you hearing me. Listen. Check it out. Look. Committed to the end, faithful unto death, stable. We step on the foundation kept by the power of God. 1 Peter 1:5. Committed to the Lord, no plan to backslide. We're upheld, held up by God's hand, dependent and reliant, sufficient, compliant to his word, being refined all the time. Committed to the end, got to cross the finish line. This is all day, all the way is intended. I meant business. I've been tempted, resisted. The devil, he flee. I flee you for lust. Mess around and get used up, then be mad. Like you ain't seen it before. Red flag, like I'm Pyru, that flesh is bad. Seeing nature don't care what the Lord say. Still gon' fornicate. We can't afford to hate nothing but sin. So the people saying they born gay, I pray they get born again and go the Lord's way. See, man don't really want to submit. He want to live life his way and reap the benefits. His interest is on himself, his wealth. But without Jesus, he gon' wind up in hell. One way in, no way out. Give up this life. That's the only way to be lifted up with Christ. Heavenly places, like Ephesians 2. Bottom line, this is what you need to do. See through all the games, who's fly, who's lame. If they repping his name, has there been a change in the daily life? Jesus is power. Make a heart sweet that once was sour, bitter and cold from rejection. Seeking acceptance, willing to kill for it. Confessions, renew the conscience, calling out constantly to the Lord. The new conduct you see, direct result of deliverance. Can you picture him? Made new, not the same dude. He done prayed and got a breakthrough. This is breaking news. To stay with God. Whatever he take you through is for his glory. Stories of victory. Maturing you along the way, just not instantly. Long-term process that's continuous. Be committed to the end if you serious. Listen, man. What? Committed to the end, faithful unto death, stable. We step on the foundation kept by the power of God. 1 Peter 1:5. Committed to the Lord, no plan to backslide. We're upheld, held up by God's hand, dependent and reliant, sufficient, compliant to his word, being refined all the time. Committed to the end, got to cross the finish line. You know what I'm saying? Committed to the end, got to cross the finish line, man. You know what I'm saying? Those who endure to the end shall be saved, man. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Total commitment to holiness and purity is the way of salvation. Hope you hearing me. Keep your heart clean. Unforgiveness, bitterness, malice, envy. All that internal stuff. Keep your heart and your spirit clean. Huh? Holiness in body and in spirit. Gospel of Commitment, man. Volume 3, man. This is a process that's continuous, long term. But be committed to the end if you're serious and your soul won't burn. All that kind of stuff, man. Gospel of Commitment, Volume 3. Be committed to the end, man. What?